What's up, everybody? This is Kurt H. I'm the Lazy Farmer. How you doing, landlubbers? We're back at it again in Windrose. So, let's see. Once again, before I forget, yeah, this stream, as you can see right here on this screen, this stream is sponsored by Vixen Hosting. So, for your Windrose, if you're looking for a place to actually host your Windrose server, check out Vixen Hosting. I do Run 8. I do Vixen Hosting. What am I saying? Run 8, Windrose, pretty much anything where I need a server. It's being done through Vixen Hosting. They're one of the more reasonable hosting services that I have found. And the fact that they were able to make Run 8 happen so I don't have to host here at my house. It's now being done remotely through a hosting service, and they were the only ones said, we'll figure out how to do it. And they reached out and talked to the people that need to talk to, including the developers for Run 8 Studios, and got all the permissions that they needed. And now they are able to host Run 8 train servers, and it's solid. So anyway, so yeah, this stream is sponsored by Vixen Hosting. Check them out, vixenhosting.com. And if you decide to go with them, go with my coupon code of TLF. That's Tango Lima Foxtrot, TLF15, and get 15% off of your first month's service. Anyway, let's get started. Here we are. So as usual, if you like the content that I'm providing, please, subscribe, like, share. It helps out the channel, helps the channel to grow. We are trying to grow now that I have no longer a working man. I'm now retired. This is now my hobby. So this is where I'm going to go. So what's up? How you doing? What is going on? Man, I can't see my chat. Why? Okay, OBS, you're doing great. I can see it pop up on the screen, but I can't see it here in OBS. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can resolve that. There we go. All right, we got Andrew. What's up, Andrew? Congratulations, Andrew, my friend. Congratulations on your graduation. Sorry I was not there. But yeah, now I'm unfortunately I am for medical reasons, I'm being forced to retire, so I just need to notify the district. But anyway, glad to see you, Andrew. Hope your summer is going great. Albino, hey, you know what? You're out of the hospital. Good. I was just going to ask. Yeah, no. So we'll talk. You know what? You're going to have to talk to me later. Hey, and I watched a video on that. Was it Funnel Chasers or whatever it was you were mentioning? And actually looks pretty interesting. In fact, I don't think the person that put the video up, it was hard staying awake listening to that person talk. I'm just saying. But it's a horror game. That's the best way I can describe it. It's a horror game without being a horror game. So so it looks very, very interesting. Well, I'm going to dive in, look at it. I've got some other things on the docket as well too. There is another pirate game coming out. I put it on my wish list. Check it out. Ahoy. That's another good one. I'm actually been playing around with World of Sailing Ships, I think is what it's called. Not World of Warcraft. No, that's something different. Or whatever. I mean, it's the Age of Sail, and it's really amazing how many different games there are that take place in the Age of Sail. So there's that one. There's Naval Action that I've been kind of playing. I might do some streams on that one. So we'll see how that goes. Some of them, in fact, there's some things that are coming to Windrose, the game that I'm currently in right now. Like right now, the wind does not affect how you sail your ship. That is coming. That's something that they're looking at. So, all right. So as you remember, episode 2, we had found the ship. we had repaired it. I got everything I needed to repair it. The ship's been repaired. Now we got to find the crew. So there's 7 cages. I'm looking at one straight ahead, but there are 7 cages with our crew in them. Once we gather all 7 cages and get a green check mark, if you look on the radar in the upper right-hand corner, you got the yellow banner. Underneath it, it says 0 of 1. So there's one thing that we have to unlock, which is one of those cages. We got to go find all the different places that my crew are being held. Probably fight off some pirates and do the whatnot, that kind of thing. And as you remember, I'm building my character based off of strength. This is my second character. My first one is max level. It is precision based. And oh my goodness, that build is absolutely just amazing. Now, yeah, I'm using the rapier on that build. I'm using the rapier of 1,000 cuts. I love the bleeds on that one. You're going to see me default into this when I hit a couple of characters, and it looks like I'm standing back, not watching. Well, out of habit, I'm watching for them, waiting for them to bleed. That's not this build. I got to get out of that mindset. There's also another rapier that I did pick up, and someone put out a video saying that that's like the most OP rapier, but that's the rapier of devastation. I don't know. It doesn't have the bleeds. I like the bleeds. So we'll see how it goes. All right. Okay, you know what? So you're telling me then, Albino, if you drank 5 regular sodas and that raised your blood sugar to 1,800, my friend, you are diabetic. Okay? You haven't said that. You're either type 1 or type 2. Yeah, you can't be drinking regular sodas. I'm type 2. I don't even drink regular sodas. In fact, my soda, and this is not a paid endorsement, but I'm just saying that my soda of choice is Coke Zero. I tried Pepsi Zero. Yeah, it tastes like ass. I'm just saying, it tastes like ass, in my opinion. I'm not, and I like Pepsi. I like regular Pepsi, but even then, regular Pepsi, I got to drink it over ice so it gets diluted, and I feel like I have a ton of sugar on my teeth. I just feel like there's like a bunch of it. Okay, type 1, that's serious, dude. That is so serious. All right, so what you did is self-inflicted. Okay, type 1 is one you can't play with type 1. All right, so get together, man. Get it together. I'm just saying, I need my number 1 fan around. I'm just saying. Okay, so yeah, keep it together, buddy. All right, let's go ahead and get started on this. So what have I got left? I got to rescue 7 sailors, then go back to my ship, and they're going to help me. You're not going to see it. It's just I got to click on the ship, and next thing you know, I have my first ship, and then I can go sail. So we're going to go ahead. Let's see. Hit J. I've got, 15 men on dead man's chest is done. Show my shore. That one's done. So I've got these 2 that I'm working on here. Challenges wide, I'm at 14 of 20 on the blue dodos. And 40 of 40. So I did complete the boar trophy. So if I kill a boar, I get a chance to get a boar head. That's important. Same thing with the bird hunt. Once I complete that, I can get the bird trophy, and those will go to the base to start raising the base. So start raising my comfort level. Speaking of comfort level, I might have to go back. I've only got 3 minutes left because I've been like trying to get ready for this stream. So I'm going to go back to the base real quick with the fast travel, just reset my resting buff, and then I'm going to go into it. Now this is not the one I want to do. I need to get rid of that bonfire, honestly. It's there because it's keeping away the drowned. Now you're going to notice a change here. This was my high level. This is all from my high level character. He is in the process of building frigates for the Brethren frigates because he wants. I need like 5 of those on that character. So all right, we got 24 minutes on this one. And speaking of which, like you'll see, I've got the crab thing there. If I get the dodo head and the boar head, it'll go on this wall. It'll raise my comfort level. Right now it's level 5. as I gain things that I could build, actually I can, well, I'm here. Let me see what if I can build anything. Let's go in the build menu. Then I want to go to decorations. So it's under decorations. So you can see I can now make the boar trophy. I just don't have a boar head. I can make a table. So, but we want to look at, I want to hover on the table that I can make here. So it says here, big enough for treasure map and a mug of grog. Works only within the bonfire range. Comfort is +1. Comfort bonuses in this category do not stack. So all of these are a category. Now, the ones that stack but don't stack are the trophies. So as you gain the different trophies, you can have, I think it's like 7 or 8 trophies. I don't remember the exact number. We'll figure it out as we go along. But let's say you got 7 or 8 trophies. So that's 8 points that you can put toward your comfort level. And then one from each category can raise this comfort level up so to where you can see everything is brand new. So I can raise this comfort level. And that, by raising the comfort level, I get a higher, I get more amount of time down there in the lower left-hand corner where the green is. It says it was 23 minutes. So I'm going to, you know what I'm going to do? I am actually going to do it because I'm going to make some moves here. Dude, I'm telling you, Dr. Galen, if you don't get out of my way. All right. So the developers know that that's a problem. Okay. A lot of people are complaining about it. They're going to work on it. All I want is if you turn around and run into one of those guys, then the guy just says, "Oh, sorry, Captain," and moves out of your way. All right. So this is actually, well, wait, my comfort level here is 16. I'm not going to, why is this 16? All right. I'm going to leave this one alone for right now. I think I got a lot of, I got all these things here. Like here's a, wolf head, goat head. So this one's been built up by my primary character. I'm going to build the other one up as we go along. So I'm not going to deconstruct anything. So I just have to come here, level 16. We're like max leveled up. And so now we're going to go back and let's go have some fun. Oh, I need a bigger boat there. I've got some spots here. You can see all the question marks that I need to look at. Go there, and right now the only way I can sail around, you can see it, is I got my little dinghy right there. So I can sail around. The nice thing is on the dinghy, the pirate ships that are out there will chase you, they will shoot at you, they can't hit you. So that's a plus. Other than that, it's ridiculously slow and it's very silly. I like it because it's silly. All right, let's go have some fun here. All right. Yeah, the funnel chasers albino, that one looks very, very interesting. I will take a look at it. I did download another one I saw a couple of videos on, and it involves trains. So that's another one, but it's called Captain of Industry. If you're familiar with Satisfactory, it's kind of along those lines. So all right, we've got some. Let's go ahead and slot the, what I want to do is I want to pull those over here. Those are some. All right, go back to the halberd. Here they come. Wow, 2 hits and they both died. I didn't even need to shoot at it. Holy moly. I'm liking this. Now I'm on the halberd right now. I don't know if I want a 2-handed weapon, though. Sometimes there's a kind of a, I'm going to go ahead and eat the food. I'm using strength-based food. So I'm using food that adds 5 to my strength. So I've got a total of 7 on the strength right now. And then I'm using 5 to vitality. So I need to look at, I don't know why I have any precision. Oh, I got precision because I got the 5 necklace right there. So, which I need as soon as I can get a necklace for either endurance or strength. That's the way I'm going to go. So I don't need anything for precision. Let's go ahead and go to the pistol. I have 2 shots. 1. 2. Here they come. Oh, got a hit. All right, jump back. That guy's dead. He's stunned. 2 hits. Okay, so that's pretty cool. I like this. I like the halberd. 2 hits, and I mean, you see him go into a stun state. I don't know. I might become a friend of the halberd. All right, let's go in here. First of all, we're going to check the chest. We got privateer's boots. So I'm thinking I might go privateer. So on this, for this damage, and I might do a full set because we look at it, we get 2 pieces of privateer gear. It raises my critical hit chance by 10%. 4 pieces increases my critical damage by 10% for each nearby enemy up to 30%. So if I, like in that case, if I had those 3 enemies around me, I would have gotten a 30% boost. So I don't know if I want 4, but I definitely want 2. I want to raise my critical hit chance by 2. So I got some copper bullets and some more bandages. Those are good things to have. I've already got bandages, but that's all right. And I am going to slot those boots because they are blue. If you look at my character, we go and look at the character. Green, okay, nothing is very baseline gear. Green is your next line up, and blue is your next tier, and then purple's after that. So you'll see, like in the food, green food. I don't know why I'd want to eat. Well, unless it's guacamole, I'll eat green food. So green food is only 15 minutes, where blue food lasts for 30 minutes. So the longer my food goes, the better it is. We'll find stuff for vitality and strength that's in the blue recipes later on as we go. But for right now, I'm going to take my boots. So, well, I get 180 defense on these boots, item level 5. Item level 1, I need to go back and upgrade those. Let's go back and upgrade those before we go on any farther. We got to go talk to this guy, captured sailor. Oi, don't walk away. Get me out of here. Galen sent me. I'll have you out in a flash. Hold fast. The lock's jammed. Glad the doc made it. Just don't leave me, mate. There's devilry in this place. There's always devilry in this place. I don't leave a man behind as a choice. Walking dead, drowned man risen up, that sort of devilry. Then mind your tongue and be grateful I'm getting you out of this cage. You know what? I'm not going to go that route. I'm feeling like this guy, like Jean Lafitte's a nice guy. You know, he is. Thanks, matey. If it weren't for you, I'd been finished off today. All right. After the doc got away, there were 3 of us left. The drowned took 2, nearly had me as well. Do you know where the pirates are holding the other captives? In camps like this, scattered across the archipelago. Head to my camp nearby. You'll be safe there. Together we'll get out of this place. Free the sailor. I'll keep watch for any pirates nearby. It's just all talk. He doesn't do jack. Okay, anyway. All right, so cleared this camp. We got a check mark. I'm looking at the radar. We definitely got a check mark. The quest has been updated, rescuing the crew. Captive I freed says the pirates have taken a lot of folk and are keeping them locked up in other camps close by. Now, this is a shared quest progress. If I was working on this with somebody else, clearing this, whether they were with me or not, they would have gotten credit for this. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start tracking the rescue the crew, so that way all the places I need to go to show up on the radar. So we got 1. We need to get 3 more, at least 3 more camps. All right, we're going to go back because I got the new boots. So we're going to go back and see what I need to do to get those upgraded. Because my survivor's boots are definitely better. They have 180 defense. So I want to see if these will actually increase. Oh, I don't want to be in the boat. What are you doing? Retard. Yeah, I called him a retard. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. YouTube's going to get on me now. All right. So this is level 16. I'm going to go build some other stuff over here as new stuff appears in the category. As long as I got something from each category or a new category appears, I need to build it. We did count when you're maxed out at the current max level of 15. Honestly, you're looking at about a potential of 30 points if you've completed everything so far that's in the game. All right, so let's do that. Let's go into build mode. I want to go to decoration. So I need one here. Log bench. Let's give Dr. Galen a place to sit. There we go. Have a log bench there, buddy. All right, next one, we need a table. We'll put a table in front of the log bench. There we go. And look at that. We went from 5 to 7 already. Okay. So we have a shelf here. Let's go put a shelf up. Where can I put a shelf up? I'm going to put a shelf up right here. There we go. There's a shelf. Okay, it must be something here already because it didn't. That one didn't count. Let's do a wardrobe or a cabinet. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Hang on a second. I just thought of something. I want to take that down. I'll put the cabinet right there. With the shelf right above it. Kind of like that. There we go. So now we're at level 8. All right, so the shelf counted. And let's see, we got shelf. Next one, we're looking for an awning. Oh, we got an awning already. There's one right there. So that's not going to work because I already put that. That awning was put on by another tune. All right, and so let's see. Do we have? Let's get some lights in here. Okay, got some lights. We're at level 9 now. All right. And what's next? Oh, let's get a bucket just in case we have a problem. Like Dr. Galen was cooking. He's not a very good cook. We're going to put a bucket there just in case he starts to burn his food. Now we're at level 10. Miscellaneous. You know what? Let's put a... Well, he does some fishing, so we're going to stick a fishing barrel down here. That makes us 11 now. All right. What else we can do? Okay, it's one from each category. We need a flag. We need a flag. Of course, we got to go with the black flag. What am I missing? I'm missing 2 rope. Okay, that's easy enough to fix. Let's make 2 rope. From here. 2, boom, 2 rope. And we're going to put the flag right there on the corner. All right. So now, okay, so we must already have something from here. I don't see anything like that. But hey, anyway, we're at level 12 now. We went from 5 to 12 just by doing that. So, we've got a crab head. I don't think we have anything in here. I mean, I could probably go down to the other one, but I kind of want to earn it in this route. So, all right. So I was saying because we can get the boar's head, but I don't want to pull the boar's head from down here. I'd rather kill a boar and get the head that way. So, all right. Anything. And then once you get one of each head, then you can sell them. There's a faction that will take those. All right. Oh, we came up here. I was like, we're about ready to leave. And I realized we're up here to... let's see. I'm trying to think if I want to. Eventually I want to get rid of everything here and move it back here, which means I want to put the travel bell back there, but I'm not going to do that because this is level 16. Not until I get that area back there up to level 16 will I destroy everything here. But I do need to go back and work on upgrading my boots. So let's go with that route. Let's go upgrade the boots. Yeah, I'm running. I know I didn't last one of the last videos. I said, don't run, save, but I'm here at the base. It's all right. We're in the resting state. So, all right. Armor table's over here. Go to upgrade. Here's our boots. All right. So defense goes to 100, 120. So 120, 140, 160, 180. All right. So, and now we're looking for our next tier. Oh, you know what? I'm glad it scared you, albino. Let's put it this way. I'm going to tell you, this is my story here, is that I was having an issue with my heart, but I thought it was allergies. And the biggest thing for guys is that, we're prideful. I don't need a hospital. This is just allergies. I'll take allergy medication. A friend of mine was sitting back there looking at me going, I don't think this is allergies, bro. And he finally just said, you know what? I don't care what time it is. If you need me to take you to the hospital, call me. So it was that night, and it got so bad. Okay. I said, that's it. I'm going to the hospital. And what it was is it turned out to be congestive heart failure. But the scariest thing was when I was at the hospital and I walked up, and the ER was packed full of people trying to get free room, free food, whatever. Okay. And I walk in, and the lady takes one look at me and she goes, give me your ID, go through that door right now. Just one look. I was like, okay, no questions, no nothing, go through that door right now. I'm like, okay. I go in there and they start to do the triage on me, and they took my blood pressure. And this is the scary point that scared the hell out of me. Get him in a room now. He's stroking. What the hell? So, and it turned out to be congestive heart failure, which is now a chronic issue for me. But it has been 5 years, 6 years since that happened. Okay. And I am constantly in contact with my doctors and my cardiologists. I take my medication, ride my bike everywhere I go. I'm not going to get, that scared me enough to say, I'm not going to get in that position again. So albino, I say this in all true love that I give to all my fans that I'm sending to you. I hope it scared the crap out of you, and I hope it makes you stay on top of what you have to do with that type 1 diabetes to control it, okay, and to protect yourself. That's where I'm at, okay? So, all right, here we go. So, yeah, next tier, I have to go buy sewing tools. I haven't found those sewing tools. And then I have to get into, I think I have to flax fiber. Well, yeah, this character, there's a way for me to do it, but I have to defeat the first boss to get into the second biome in order to be able to create that. So, and that's what those flowers are over there. That's flax. You can grow it, but I'm not going to worry about it at this time. So green boots, I'm going to, there we go. We're going to bring those, and yep, blue boots are at 180, so they're maxed out with everything else. I would think blue would be a little bit, well, except for the other bonuses in there, I would think blue would maybe go to 200, be a little bit tougher. All right, so I'm halfway to level 3. That's good. Let's keep going. Okay, so we're going to reset because we're not, oh, here's a drowned. What are you doing in my camp, boy? Jeez. If you're dead, stay dead. And the sun's coming out. What are you doing up when the sun comes out, man? Okay. Actually, I just saw that. We got the essence. Essence is good. The other thing I did too is I kind of started cleaning out. So, all right. So this is a sellable item. This is a sellable item. This is valuable. That's valuable. I got that from those two things I got from the 15 Men on Dead Man's Chest quest. So, all right. I don't know where I have those. Those that goes in for reputation, but all the all of our guys are at all of the guys. What am I saying? Get rid of the extra bandages because I don't have a whole lot. I mean, inventory's prime. So, just like having 2 stacks, I need to make more. And these, yeah. Okay. Anyway, all right, let's go. I can't wait to finish this quest line because we can get over to the everything after I finish and get my ship. At that point, it's going to be everything's going to be done on the multiplayer server, and you guys are going to get to see the builds that we're doing over there. We have our initial base, and then we have, what is this? I need a bigger boat. Finish repairs and get the ship afloat. Okay, so that's where I need to go. So I need to go over here. Okay, so in that case, I have my dinghy. Is that my dinghy? No, that's somebody. That's another character's dinghy. All right, I'm going to see if I can call my dinghy over here. Okay, there it is. Jump, sail. 2 taps on W to go to full sail. And I thought I was tracking that quest. Oh, track the quest. Rescue the crew, track the quest. There we go. I had clicked stop tracking. Okay. So there it is on the radar. We're sailing out into open ocean. I see out there in the distance, through the haze, an island. We're going to head for that island. What would you do with the drunken sailor? What would you do with the drunken sailor? I had my cat Princess sleeping on my back last night because she missed me so much. Yeah, cats are so funny that way. When I was young, we had a Siamese cat, and that cat was absolutely like, my boat just became a submarine. Okay. Anyway, so that cat was like, literally would be like, it's so funny. I was when I would take off for like a camping trip because I was in the Boy Scouts, and I'd be gone for a weekend, and I'd come back, and as soon as I walked through the door, that cat would walk up to me and literally cuss me out. Okay. I mean, we're talking, it would meow nonstop for about a good 10, 15 seconds. Not just a simple little meow, but meh, like that for 10 to 15 seconds. And I think it could have gone longer if it just didn't run out of breath. And then would walk away. But it wouldn't walk very far. It would walk away, turn around, and sit down with its back to me. Like, okay, I'm mad at you. All right, whatever. I would go upstairs, go put my stuff away, come back and look. He'd be sitting on my bed, but with his back to me. But his ears would be cocked to, listening to me. Like, okay, you're trying to tell me you're mad at me without telling me you're mad at me. It was just hilarious, And I just let him do his thing like that, and and it was just kind of comical. And I would tell, my mom and I would talk like, yeah, he's obviously pissed off at me. I'm like, where did you go? That kind of thing. But that night, oh yeah, I would go to bed and I'd wake up in the middle of the night because I couldn't move because that cat would be curled up right in my left armpit. So much for being mad at me, dude. All right, I don't know if this is the island, but we're gonna land on the shore right here. We got a nice little point. I think we're gonna go in a little bit farther though. We're gonna go in on the far shore there. And so do some exploration. My typical exploration is, especially I think the sun's about to start going down. So that means the drowned will start coming out, which is fine. We can go ahead and start killing the drowned and the crabs to get the crab legs. Map the island. Basically, just call it map the island. All right, we're out. All right, so the first thing that I want to do is put down a bonfire. I need 5 wood, so let's go find some fire. Well, actually, I don't want a bonfire. What am I saying? I don't want a bonfire. That's old school. I said I want a tent. So I need 4 wood and 10 fiber. Well, the 10 fiber are right here. So I'm going to use my axe. There's 2. All right, there's 4. Yep, you can get the fiber right from your seaweed that's on the ground here. 8, 9, and that should be 10. All right, and then I actually need more wood. I could cut down a tree, but I don't want to do that. I'm just going to go pick up what's on the ground here because it's pretty real. It's right here. Oh, what's sparkling right there? Ah, looks like a drowned or something died right there because I got a silver button. I just made I think I made like 10 piastra, 10 silver. All right, so we're going to put a tent. Actually, I guess the sun's coming up. It's getting brighter. I thought it was going down. That's fine. All right, so we're going to put a tent, and then what I want to do is I'm going to run up and go hit E and set the revive point. So if I do happen to die, I respawn right here. All right, and the only thing I didn't do is I didn't leave the other island with a bell in my pocket, so I can't make a fast travel point. That's okay, actually. So what I want to do is I want to grab some more of this wood laying around here. And there's a couple of things I want to do. I want to put some torches up for light, so if I come back at night, hopefully it'll deter some of the drowned from entering the tent area. But I also want to build a crafting table there. So if I need, let's get that because I want. So if I need bandages, all I need to do is collect fiber, and from the fiber, I can make the bandages. So I got 11 pieces of wood. Oh, something else right here. Yep, the sun's getting higher, so behind some clouds, though. The weather aspect of this game is actually pretty good. Good rotation, rough seas during storms. Storms are a lot, though. I mean, it's like it seems to have a lot of storms. All right, let's go there. Grab another scallop. Oh, hello, crabby. Some crab meat. We're making food. There we go. Scatter log. All right. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to. All right, let's make a crafting table. I don't need to make anything else. I'm just doing this so I can make a, like I said, to make bandages. And then I want these, and these are very cheap. All you need is wood. You don't need anything else, just wood. So I'm going to put a nice little ring around where I touch down at. That's good enough. Hopefully they'll keep the drowned out. We'll see what happens. It seems to work. All right, and so let's go in here, and if I open right click, and no scallops are cheap today. No, yeah. All right, let's go this way. I'm gonna go. All right, we're gonna start running along the beach here. What do we got? We got another crab running around there. Is that fiber? Fiber. It's actually really very interesting. I love the dynamics of this. You're going to see it later on. The other NPCs, all the creatures, and I'm lumping NPCs as a group, but they will fight each other. Oh, there's an Azure Dodo. I need one. I need those. Hi, buddy. How you doing? All right. Ooh. Let's get this guy too. Now, the brown ones you can't get the dodo heads from, but you can from the blue ones, and I need the blue ones because I think I have to finish that particular. Hey, you too, man. Have a good day. Take care of yourself. Monitor your sugars. And honestly, stay away from soda. I say that. I should do the same. Stay away from soda. But if you have to drink soda, hey, Coke Zero. I recommend. I highly recommend. It's my favorite. But no regular sodas for you. No more sodas for you. Now you're gonna get in the habit of, in the earlier biomes here on the coastal side, you could probably get away with running everywhere. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let my buff tick down so you can see the difference in fights when you don't have your rested buff. I'm looking at all this stuff that we. Oh, there's some boar. I must touch the boar. Ooh. All right. Dead, and dead. Oh, charging boar. The secret to the charging boar is don't let them charge. It's as simple as that. Oh. Okay. Yeah, simple as that. Just don't let them charge. Okay, so I don't remember coming over here. Let's go ahead and bandage up. Got to take a little bit of damage. So, oh, no. Diet Mountain, no. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Mountain Dew, okay? But even the Diet Mountain Dew is not good for you. Well, none of this soda is really good for you if we really cut down to it. Now, if you're a Pepsi guy, that's all right. Diet Pepsi. I would, Diet Pepsi, or like I said, Pepsi Zero or Pepsi Zero. Not my personal favorite. Like I said, I drink Coke Zero. I don't like the taste of Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi. There's one, two. All right, he's broken. Let's go back over. Oh. Come on, run. Oh my God, I can't turn. Woo. All right, drink a pot, turn. There we go. All right. Ooh, I got a bottle of rum, got something discovered. So I cleared that. Let's go ahead and bandage up. And while we're bandaging up, let's hit G. Yep, bottle of rum. And I can make gunroom grog right now. Rum and whiskey will cut with cayenne pepper. Burns hard, keeps the blood moving, and pushes men through moments better than left unremembered. Increase reload speed by 15% for 30 minutes. That is so your guys on board the ship can reload the cannons faster. Honestly, that's my grog of choice for my guys. Okay, what am I missing? Okay, I got all the key discoveries done. I'm missing 4 items off of this area. And then, well, 7 items total, some minor items I need to find. So, okay. I have a feeling this is going to be dodo head and boar head in here somewhere. All right, so we got this camp cleared. We got a 1 of 0, but we got 2 of the banners. So those 2 cages. We're going to open this. Oh, a 2-handed sword. So that is an agility weapon. That's the green rabbit. So I will take it. And another bottle of rum. All right. And look at, we're maxed out. Oh, lovely. We are maxed out. That was quick. Okay. I'll probably have to go back to the main base. Is anyone there? Hey, let me out. Are you hurt? There's a camp nearby. You'll be well tended there. Free the sailor. Hold on. Let me catch my breath. All right. So that's 2. We come over here. Got to talk to this guy. Is anyone there? Hey, let me out. Get out of there, sailor. Free the sailor. Devil take me. I thought I was done for. And then help turned up. All right. So three sailors are found, and I got the chest from here, so that's good. At this point, I'm going to have to see, this is where I should have brought a bell with me. So I'm going to run back to the ship. I'm going to have to sail back. And I think I've got the resources stored that I can make another fast travel bell. Ooh, crabs. All right. I have a feeling what I need is on the other side of the island. So even after we find all the sailors, and actually I think some of them are inside the island. So I'm going to continue running around, but yeah, this is where I should have made a bell. Short-sighted on me. Now, I think I was talking about in the previous video, you can only have 10 bells, not including the ones that will take you to the, to the different factions. But here I am. I got to sail back so I can come here. All right, full speed ahead. And then when I get done with this island, I'll just take I'll take the bell with me, unless I leave it. I might leave it actually. Now I think about it, for a while at least. Yeah, my inventory's full. I know. I need to take a look too to see if I can make a bigger inventory bag. I think at this level I can. I think I got the biggest one at this level. Oh, I got way off course. That island over there. So here I am on my little dinghy. I got to go all the way back and then come all the way back. So, but I got to go make a bell. So right now we can, like I said, we can have 10 bells. So an option you have is to turn, if you're playing single player, you could do this, or if you're doing multiplayer, you can turn one of the faction's bases into your base, as a matter of fact. Tortuga would be the best choice for that. To turn it into, you got some areas where you can build some stuff up and, put your bonfire, put your fast travel, even though Tortuga already has a fast travel. So actually you don't have to put your fast travel. What am I saying? Yeah, or Tortuga already has a fast travel, but you can put a wharf in there. so you can access all your ships. You know, you can put down all your decorations so you can, you know, raise your comfort level. But having Tortuga as your base, you have all the provisioners there, and you have all of the reputation vendors that are there. So that's a good thing. Now the buyers are all back at their home base. So you're still going to have to discover the home bases. So yeah, for convenience, Tortuga's a good place to build your base. If one of the other factions suits your needs a little bit better, you know, you can go to one of the other factions. All their islands are wide open, so you can build your base anywhere on that island, you know, or right behind wherever their base is, you can build your base up, you know. And the nice thing is they have a fast travel. What the point of I was trying to say is, by having their fast travel, now you've got 10 full bills that you can place. What I do is I put 3 bells, not in, you know, I've got 10 bells, so my home bell here doesn't count. It means I got 9 more. So I have 3 for each of the 3 biomes. So I put them on the best islands, or what I think are the best islands, for farming later on, because you're going to have to come back and you're going to have to farm the whole bunch of different mats for different reasons. Okay, so I want to come here. Well, actually, before I do that, I needs to empty out my inventory. This is a good one to do it in too. Go there, there, there. Get rid of all this stuff that I'm not going to bring with me. That opens up a space. Okay, that's good. This stays because that goes with. Actually, hang on. Let me take a look at something. Let me finish what I'm doing here. Get rid of this, and this. These are reputation items. Two-handed sword. Okay, next thing I want to do is I want to go into weapons. Here's my weapons tables over here. So I want to make sure. Okay, here's the two-handed sword. I had the yellow dot right up there. So, okay, so if I deconstruct that sword, I could always make it again. So I'm going to decon the sword and keep the resources. Oh, you're going to make me get on the ground. Okay, fine. Yep, decon the two-handed sword. All right. Got those resources. Let me do this. I need stairs. There we go. Stairs and fences. Interesting. Okay. We'll put some cheap, ugly stairs up. There we go. Okay. So come back into here. And put that over. Everything else stays with me. All right. I could have done my homework journey to come back here, but it'll actually take me to my tent. So, that's the tent over there. That's going to be my quick travel back. I can do I can go in here and make the bell, use homeward journey, and travel back to that tent. Okay, bell. What do I need? I need 3 rope. Okay, so 3 rope. Fine. I'll make 3 rope. 3 rope. Fast travel bell. Take it. Okay. And go into inventory. Okay, actually, can I make homeward journey? Just have an extra one on there. See, I can make gunroom grog now. There's homeward journey. So I need 3 of those bottles, which means I got to go 1, 2, 3, which I can make 3 of those. I did find some flowers, by the way. Okay, so that's why I need those. And then homeward journey. What else do I need? I need 5 feathers. Says I have one. Yeah, I haven't seen essence. Okay, hang on a second. I thought I had more feathers than that. I'm sure if it says I only have one, I only have one. It's going to pull the inventory from the boxes. There's one. I could have swore I had more feathers than that. Oh, oh wait, I can't do that. Head of the mountain goat. Yeah, that's another character's. Well, bummer. Okay, so I've got a reason to kill Dodo now. All right, so anyway, I need to look at, I've got 40, 37. We're good. I can get rid of the extra balls there. Put that in there, free up some space. I'll get 2 more spaces when I drop the bell and the homeward journey. All right, so I'm just going to right click on the homeward journey. My character's getting tanked. And he's back. All right, so what I want to do now is go into crafting. I can make our stone stairs. Okay, that's new. Travel bell, what do I need? I'm missing 20 wood. Okay, so 20 wood it is. Which tree will sacrifice its life? I think I see a spotted owl in this one. All right, go to an axe. Yeah, I knew it. You were going to fall on me. Never seems to fail. That is only, that should be, that's 10 from one tree. Here's a palm tree. Ooh, almost knocked the other tree down. It did knock the tree down. Nice. Oh, this one knocked down coconuts. Any random coconuts just laying on the ground? Nope. And there's some wood there. Pick the wood up too. Okay, 35 wood. So 2 trees and some coconuts. Go here. There we go. All right, fast travel bell. Let's add some stairs. Oh, I need fiber. Don't need that much fiber. I just need. There we go. So now I can fast travel back to my base and then back to here as I need to. How's my inventory look? All right. Well, I think I'm going to leave these 2 items back here. Can I make a basket? We'll go to storage. No, I don't need. I don't have enough to make a basket. Okay, we're going to continue. Let's see. Let's take a look at the map. Scroll in. Well, one camp is here, another camp is there, and if I'm right, that one is the biggest one out of all of them. So let's go for that. Let's see what this undiscovered place is. Since it's still light out, we're going to go ahead and go inland here. But before I leave, I will go all the way around the island, depending on how the stream goes. All right, we have a camp. What do we got? Supposed to be right here. Oh, I think I see it. You gonna come up? Oh, look, he's gonna come up. How nice of him. Ah, yes. All right, a silver button. Nice. There's an essence down there. I'll get that. But what I want to do is I'm going to go down into a dark. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to go turn my lantern on. Let's pull this out and see what we have down here. Oh, he was the only one guy. That was actually kind of nice. Okay. Letter to a good friend and 2 gold. Nice. Underground network. We will read that up above. Blunderbuss. Nice. And some gunpowder. Awesome. So blunderbuss, that's like a shotgun. It is a agility weapon. So I'm not trading agility, but what's nice about the blunderbuss is if you go up close, it's not a distance weapon. It's like you got to be like toe to toe. And if you use it, it does a hell of a lot of damage. And the one that you will look for is called Dragon's Breath. That one's just it will one shot your enemies into a shower of sparks. Can't beat it. Okay, anyway. Oh, there's a charging boar. Switch over. Here he comes. Oh, he knocked me right. What the hell are you doing down here, dude? Well, that's my fault because I was stupid. So, number 1, I forgot to eat food. Number 2, I saw him and was just standing there. Number 3, I switched to my pistol, which didn't pull it out, it put it away. So if you hit it a second time, so I wasn't paying attention. And of course, it looks like it's on my belt, but now it's in my hand. So, and then he hit me, and I tried to, which is kind of weird because when he hit me, it instantly put him down in the pit. All right, that's a problem. But okay, anyway, and then I tried to switch to my halberd, I didn't. No, I take it back. I didn't try to switch to the halberd. I tried to stay with the gun and shoot him, which there's another one right there. That's the same one. And that just killed him. 2 shots killed him. That might have been the same one, to be honest with you. All right, so let's go. We're going to go down into the pit and get my death cache. So I made some mistakes there. And like any game, you make your mistakes. You got to figure out what it is you did wrong and fix it. All right, let's turn that off. Don't need that anymore. All right. Let's see. Notes and curios. Do I have anything around here that's gonna beat the snot out of me? No. Okay. Now, this is an interesting thought. Here we have a basement. And yeah, the drowned is going to regenerate in the basement. But what if I planted a bonfire right there where I'm looking? Where, right there behind my guy, right next to that boulder. That should keep the drowned from respawning. And what if I built a structure around this? I would have a basement for storage. Interesting thought. I'm out of coffee. Oh, good God. All right, let's go to Curios. Go to tab. Go to Curios. I have a letter to a good friend. Henry, you treacherous cabron. Whom have you pissed off this time? Some madman is chasing my people all over the Caribbean. Half of our caches have been destroyed and suppliers are refusing to deal with us. We've lost dozens of shipments and we'll lose plenty more if you don't resolve this. We can barely hide from Blackbeard's cutthroats, and now this new mess on top of it. We're going to lay low for a while. I'd advise you to do the same since the bounty for your cunning ass has not been lifted. Sort this shit out. Maybe we can finally share a drink at the tavern again. Marita. All right, she pisses me off. All right. So Adventure Underground Network, we have a new quest. Ask around on Tortuga about the smugglers. Tortuga is alive with rumors. I should ask around in the tavern about who might target the smugglers and why. Completing this quest gets us 50 piastra, 5 letters of favor, 4 brandy, 4 Madeira, and 4 whiskey. Whiskey's good because I need the whiskey to make the grog. Library, letter to a friend, goes in there. Okay. And we can reread that at any time. So we have a new quest. All right, let's see. Do I want to go for the big camp? I know everybody's watching is going to go for the big camp. We want to see you die again. No, we're not going to do that. Because the way I do that is I pull 1 or 2 out at a time, kill them. There's some more blue flowers over here. Oh, there's a blue dodo. I'm going to go kill the blue dodo. All right, well, and there's a feather. I need the feather. I don't know why. Somebody made a mod to make these things shut up. I don't know why. I don't mind the sound of them. Oh, here's some cayenne pepper, which we need that. Well, you know what? I am gonna be stupid. I'm gonna go for the base. I need to clear it out anyway. That's just a watchtower. I was looking for I thought that was an entrance. A lot of trees here, though. So one thing I don't like is like if there's a lot of trees and I need to skip backwards. Okay, I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7. I think there's 7 of them in here. So I'm going to pull 1 or 2 out. All right, that one's dead. Switch. 2 dead. 3 dead. Jump back. All right. Okay, so if you watch, look how long it's taken. If I don't do anything, look how I got to run. Yep, I got to run. You're going to hit me. Oh, my God. Just start running, dude. Holy crap. Oh, shit, there's a boar, too. All right, so I don't like turning my back on these guys. But if you look at my endurance, watch how long it takes my endurance. It takes a long time for it to regen. I'm doing this on purpose to basically show, okay, one guy followed me quite a ways. He's going to die. All right, so so far, I counted like 7 out of the 7. We've got about 5 dead. No, 1, 2. Oh, here's the sergeant. Switching over. He's gonna be the toughest one. Switching back. He's dead. And he's dead. All right, we're doing good. I'm really liking this strength build. Any more sparklies? Nope. Let's go ahead and bandage. I am completely out of my resting buff, which means that so I got 2 more guys left. All right, let's go ahead and switch back to the pistol. All right, he's dead. Switch back to the halberd. All right, that cleared the camp. Holy moly, that was actually pretty good. All right, let's go ahead. We got 1 chest to open. We got 1 to 1. Oh, wow. Okay, the cutlass. That's a damn good weapon to get this early on. Wow. Blackbeard's crew's first map. Okay. And 30 piastra. And I got no place to put it. I can get rid of this and I can get rid of this. All right. So we may have to make a run back to the base. Everything else, those things I just dropped, wood and the thing, I can get those at any time. So, all right. So I've cleared this base. I have this guy to talk to. Is anyone there? Hey, let me out. Can you stand? You look a bit green. You must have had too much sun. You'll cool off and rest at the camp. The lads will see to you. Free the sailor. All right. So that would be number 4. And I think the other one's inside the tent over here. Wonder why he was so special to get to the tent. All right. Is anyone there? Hey, let me out. Come with me if you want to live. Free the sailor. Yeah, sure, but there are no pirates there. Feel safe behind these bars. Okay, but whatever. All right, so he's been freed. And I cleared the banner. We got gunpowder. Nice. Anything else in this area that needs to be clicked on? Even though that's something they need to fix. These guys leave, they need to disappear out of the cage. Supply crash, more gunpowder. Okay, gunpowder is always good. All right. And yeah. So we have one more camp that we have to go for. And I have a full inventory. So we are going to make our way back to our fast travel point so we can fast travel. Fast travel, then we will empty out our inventory and come back. Ooh, clay. Let's mark that. That's going to be kind of key. So go to map, right click on my character. I'll pick that or kind of looking stuff, whatever it is, to mark it on the map that I found a clay deposit. We need clay. Obviously need clay, but also we'll need for making the balls, but we're going to need clay later on for building of the base because there's some of the structures need clay. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and how many feathers do I have now? I got 1. That's 2. I can't make my return journey, but I got a fast travel bill. I don't need to worry about that. Okay, let's go. Click on that. Choose the base. That puts me into my resting. You'll see, boom, I'm fully rested up. I really want to move that fast travel bill, but I can't do it until I raise this portion of the base up to 16, which I'm almost there. I only need 4 more things. What do I have? Do I have anything that can be made that has yet to be made? Okay, trophy boar. I haven't got a boar's head yet. Nothing new. I'm looking for any yellow dots, any new dish. Okay, dishes. So, yep, nothing yet. So, what is that? That's a canopy. Okay. I think I was like kind of starting to organize. So like meat's going to go in here and I'll put chicken legs in this one. And then let's see. I think I need to create a storage house just for food. Oh, let's pull this out and move it over to there. Then we'll just use this one. Now I'm just using any one to store my stuff in. Oh, wait, where did, I think it was this one. See, there's my feathers. Yeah, I'm being stupid now. Not being stupid. But I mean, I can do this organization off stream, so you guys don't have to watch me do it. But you're getting the gist of what I'm doing. All right, one of these has gold in it, but I'm going to go ahead and just move. Oh yeah, the cutlass. I want that there. What's this one? Those are trackers. That's healing. I don't want healing. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move this. Just move this stuff over. Actually, cutlass I'm going to hang on to. Well, actually, I'm going to do the better. One better. Let's move that over. That, and that. I don't think I need that either at this point. Okay, cutlass. What we're going to do is we're going to double check if I can make the cutlass and if I can make the blunderbuss. I can. Here's the cutlass. There's the blunderbuss. So I can always make those if and whenever I need them with this character. Therefore, I am going to deconstruct the cutlass and deconstruct the blunderbuss. Saves on storage. Okay. All right, so there's that. Empty. Let's go for the next cap. I only need 2 more of my guys to get my ship. I'm thinking. A thought just went through my head. I'm using food for vitality. But now I think I might want something for endurance. Let's go back and take a look and see if I can make anything for endurance. But I think I would rather have the strength and the endurance, which is how I'm basically going to be trading my guys, my diet. So let's see. Food is made. Oh, food is made at out here. Like an idiot, I'm going in the wrong area. Food is made right here. Okay, boiled crab just maximizes health. I'm using bacon and eggs, which is 5 vitality. Spiked skewered crab is 5 strength. I can make 2 more of those. And I think I can grow the cayenne pepper now. We'll have to give it a try. Technically I haven't discovered what do you call it? Fertile soil. Dodo broth. Hearty egg is agility. Coconut soup is agility. Skewered meat. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like I can do. That's 10 strength. Whoa. I need more cayenne peppers. I can start running that one. That's good for 30 minutes too. But all right, it looks like some more bacon. I'll stay with what I'm using. Okay. Let's run. All right, we're resting up. Level 16. There we go. Back we go, and one more camp. Free those sailors, and oh, we got some drowned and thorn crabs. Oh, you little rat bastard! I thought I hit you. And all right, I jumped in on that. I got a pearl out of that crab. Let's go ahead, bandage up, start the healing process. Let's use some food. And I think we're going to run this way, run along the beach, because I need those essences It is nighttime, and the essence comes from the crabs, and there's a dodo right there. I won't get the head from the brown dodo, but I will get feathers. Feathers and chicken legs. And eggs. I know. Eggs come from the brown one. Hello, crab. One crab dead. All right, I'm really liking this halberd. But these are some low-level characters. But there are no feathers for these guys. The feathers only come from the... Oh, he didn't like I killed his buddy. That's all right. I put him out of my misery. All right. There's another round. Pearls are used for... We got stone. I don't need a stone. Stones will come in handy, but I don't need a stone right now. I'd rather just throw that away and keep that inventory space open. Is that a blue dodo? There's a dodo there. I think I see it. Yep, I did see a blue dodo. Oh, another one came. All right. We got some feathers. Nice. Chicken legs, always good. But no heads. All right, I'm not going to worry about my health right now. I'm just going to keep going along the beach. We'll eventually make it around to the other side, and I think that the other camp that we need is on the other side of the island. So, but this is a method. I mean, I'm need crab meat, and I need the essence. Sometimes the crabs drop them, sometimes they don't. The drowned always drop them, and the essence is used for making health pots. So that's why I'm hunting for the drowned, hunting for undead. Hello, targets. Okay. Well, it's a pirate's life for me. I'm still looking for good music, guys. I really am. I found some. Really? That's the best you could do is throw a rock at me? I found some, and it might be the way I'm going to go, too. The music for my intro and outro I found some pirate shanties, and here's the thing about them. They're sung classically, and yeah, I did say sung. But they're sung by the midshipmen. So if you don't know the midshipmen are the United States Naval Academy. Oh, it's an armored? Yeah, I don't like the armored. Ooh. He came with 2 bitch slaps on that one. Now I think I will heal up. All right, we're going to keep moving. We are absolutely in dark territory. So I don't know. I think I might use it. I'll find some. I wanted something a little more upbeat. And the way they're singing it, it's kind of subdued. So we're going to switch. I don't like those guys. I don't like this guy puking at me. He was getting ready to puke. So see how I got 14 essences just by running around the island looking for drowned and the thorn fiddlers. And we're coming up to the camp. There's the camp right over there. I can see the flag. There, a little setback. Okay, no worries. Since the camp's right there, I'm good on food for a while. I see 1. I see 2. All right. I think I will do myself a favor. There's some blue flowers in the background there. Switch to my pistol. Good. Shot him in the ass when he was bent over. Switch to the halberd. Ah, there we go. Perfect. So took out the sailor with 2 swings and then the sergeant with the 3rd one. All right. Hey, guys, what's up, man? I got to open the chest first. Here's a supply cache. That's more gunpowder. Good. Oh, there's the chest. Ran right past it. Fiblustier's hat. People call it filibusters. No. F-L-I. Flit. Bustier. It's French for gay-looking hat. I'm sorry. There's some woke people right now like getting all upset with me. Who cares? All right, so this the thing with the hat, I only need 2 pieces of armor that I'm looking for. So this one doesn't really do anything other than give me some defense. So I could raise my defense to 180. But if I went with 2 pieces of the flibustier attire, as it says there, it would reduce the amount of stamina I use during attacks and increase my one-handed weapon damage. That's why I'm not going to go with it, because unless I go to a one-handed weapon. But right now, I'm liking the halberd. So if I can find a blue halberd, I'll be doing good. But we'll play with it. But right now, I'm just going to take it. Oops, hang on, I forgot to take it. Helps if I do this. All right, so we got some extra bandages. Got the hat. Well, we're okay. Hey, guys, how you doing? Is anyone there? Hey, let me out. Come out. My camp is not far. The pirates won't lay a hand on you there. Free the sailor. I ain't had a bite since yesterday. They'll feed me at your camp, eh? Well, yeah, Dr. Galen's the cook right now. And here's the last one. Is anyone there? Hey, let me out. My camp is safe. Once we get the ship afloat again, we'll be clear of this archipelago. Just wait till I get my hands on Robert's lackeys. I'll wipe the deck with their faces. Boom! Rescuing the crew. All right, let's go to J. Rescuing the crew. Free other sailors, so that's got a green check mark. We're done. All right, we go back to I need a bigger boat. We'll track that quest. Finish the repairs and get the ship afloat. We can't finish the repairs, blah, blah, blah. We're almost done, guys. This stream is almost over because we just want to go get the ship. And which means that from this point on, once we get the ship, we're going to be on the server. So, and then once we're on the server, we're going to have access to more resources. You can always tell me too in the comments if you want me to stay single player, but I want to go, nah, you know what? Never mind. Don't do that because I'm going to go Get on the server. We got more resources. So, and this is the thing about this. Once you play on multiplayer, everybody's helping everybody else. And here we go. Just going to run along. Good. Still kind of nighttime. Looks like it's 4 dawn. Okay. Just running along the edge. That's the camp over there. Okay, you're going to give me, if I kill you, I know you're going to give me a leg. Can I get a feather from you? No, just legs and eggs. Okay, so it's the blue ones. How are we doing on those, by the way? Challenges. I need 2 more of the blue dodos. That'll complete that challenge, and then I should be able to hopefully capture a head. God, not so much. I thought okay. I operated there under the impression that the halberd was an AoE 360 weapon. Apparently it's not. There's another dodo. Yeah, just eggs and legs. So I think I need 5 of the. There's a boar up there. Nope. No vomit for you. Started to. It's nasty. And it hurts. Okay, what do we got? Oh, we got some things yet. We got 2 things to find here. And one's right up here. That's why there was a boar up there. Do we have another mine? We do have another mine. Okay. Let's see. Actually, whoops. Okay, I need wood, so that's all right. That's all right. Let's go in. I'm not going to go mine it right now. I have been here with another character. You can tell because there's a torch there. All right, so if I need copper for like my next ship, I've got 2 mines now. The one on the main base and this one. All right, what's next? How close am I, by the way? Character. Not quite. Oh, where was that? I didn't see that. Curious. Oh, a map that can lead its owner to treasure hidden in the archipelago by Blackbeard's crew. X marks the spot. Really? All the way up there. Blackbeard's crew's first map, and then I've got this one, Underground Network. So, ask around Tortuga about the smugglers. So that tells me that's Tortuga. All right. And since it's a quick travel, which that was discovered by another character. So that's something. I don't know. I'm mixed on this. If it's a good thing that my new character gets to see all the quick travels that I've placed on from other characters, or if they should still be hidden until he discovers it, because he technically he hasn't discovered it. There's a drown. What are you coming out of the water? The sun's coming up. You should be going into the water, dude. "21 of those. That's good." We're going to keep going. Finish. See, these guys are getting ready to head into water here. Yeah, definitely need more endurance. All right, what do we got? Scroll in. I got one right here in the center. That's where my original base is. So I just got to come around and I'll go. So I'll come back around. Oh, no, my base is over here. My fast travel is there. So I'm just going to go around. I could actually do something that makes it a little bit faster. Nah. I was thinking about calling my ship, my little boat. Yeah, actually, maybe no, I'm just going to keep doing this. I like what I'm doing. Let's see if I want to. Well, I'm going to start running. Make this a little bit faster. Oh, look, somebody else's dinghy. Since the sun's coming up and the drowned are no longer out, I'm just going to run. Yeah, 6 minutes left on this one. The regular crab are now out. Recharge. There's the first camp. I do not expect any pirates in it. Nope. All right, we got some dark territory inside there. Let's go ahead and head on in. We've gone all the way around the island. Yeah, one more POI in here to find. Hey, look, bananas. Yep, that's what I thought. Gee. We can now make, oh, here we go. Coconut milk and bananas. Okay, 5 endurance. So there's my endurance boost. So I need coconuts. So I need bananas and coconuts. All right. So when we get back before we leave, if I got room, we're going to go find coconuts. If not, we'll go find coconuts on the home island. Got boar. Hello, boar. Switch. Switch back. No. Not enough inventory. What have I got to get rid of? I can get rid of that. Hey, coconuts. Yeah, that's just about all I can get rid of. That's too bad. I'll leave it. Continue on. Okay, there's. We may be stuck with having to go back to the base again and then come back. We'll see what this POI has to. Point of interest, POI. Coastal dodo. Ah, hello. Volunteer for the blade. All right. Okay, and I don't see. Let's go get that. Stone axe or better. Not enough yeah, not enough fiber. Oh. Yeah. So this is an interesting idea. Somebody actually took a POI like this, cleaned it out, and used it to build a governor. Well, they call it the governor's mansion. Okay. All right. So with this, we're going to need a rope. Yep. Rope required. So what I do in this case here is usually drop a bench. I don't have enough here. I need 5 wood. So in order to come back here and clean this out, I need to clean out my inventory and then get some wood. So we are going to go do that. We're going to clean out. That way this island's done, except for some dark territory, which who knows what resources might be in that dark territory. Like there's some flowers over here. Yep, and there's some clay right here. So, which is why you clean out the dark territory. Usually these things are guarded by something. Okay, let's go. Oh. All right, no head. I don't have any room for potatoes. Pirate ship. So there will be some things that I'm going to start doing off stream, namely coming back here and farming clay, farming the dodos, farming the bananas. I got bananas right there, which is actually kind of cool that those are bananas because I can do this since I've now discovered bananas. Purposely haven't touched them for this reason. You don't need. All right, so now I got banana seeds everywhere. All right, so I need to come over here, clean out my inventory, come back and get banana seeds, and then I can plant bananas around back here. Which one do I want to use? Let's use. Oh, I should just deconstruct that one too. But for right now, we're just going to do this, 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 this. And then Flabustia, oh, I know I'm going to be able to make that, but I want to just double check. Okay, Privateer's boots I can make, and Flabustier's hats I can make. I'm wearing the Privateer's boots. So we're going to deconstruct the Flabustier's hat. All right. That's done. We'll put this away. Okay, and we've got 2 meals left of each. I want to come over here and get those banana seeds. Oh, I discovered something. I think it's the seeds I discovered. Let's see. G. Yep, banana seeds, new building element. I can now plant. Okay. Not really how I wanted to do it with this character. Because I really kind of wanted to show what it was like to start fresh. But now if we look, well, we'll go to the other island and look, because this one's kind of being affected by farming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just planting all the seeds. 11. And more to go. No rhyme or reason, just planting banana trees. Okay, all those banana trees, all the seeds I picked up. And I got some bananas to go put away. Okay, how many? If I do the drink, here's the coconut drink. I'll make 2. Take them with me. Because that's vitality. That's endurance and strength, which is really pretty much how I'm going to be trading this character, is going to be in endurance, and vitality. I'm sorry, endurance and strength, or vitality and or vitality and strength. So anyway, we'll go. All right, so I need to go here, which I could call my ship, but I still have this one over here. I got this POI I need to clear. And then from here, I'll go down to here and sail up to here. And then I've got I got something here, and I got 4 here. But my main thing right now is to get my ship, which is right there. But that will be after I finish this POI in this island over here. And then that'll be the end. Once I get the ship, that'll be the end of the stream. And my next episode will be outfitting the ship, going and searching for the resources that I need to outfit the ship with the cannons and whatever else I might need, including not only outfitting them, but I'm not going to go for those. I want blue. They're not giving me feathers. I just want the blue dodos. I mean, the coastal I can get when I get low on eggs and meat, but I really want the blue. I see some flowers up there ahead. I see something blue. I think it's flowers. Let's go ahead and pull that out. All right. The POI I need is right over here. Oh, hello. Be careful what you wish for. You might just get it. Bird hunt is now complete. All right. So that means that the challenge is done. So boars are done in this biome. Bird hunt is done, which means I'm now able, once I get if I can get a trophy head, and there's a feather. I need the feather. There we go. You think you only get more than 1 feather from that bird. Okay, so what I need to make a rope, I need some. All right. There we go. Get some fibers. Oh, somebody did put a bench in here already. I was going to put one down there. Oh, that's all right. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to move it. This would have been me. Since I'm single player, this would have been me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to build mode and deconstruct. There we go. And then I'm going to put this down here, right by where we need to go, which makes more sense. Crafting, construction. There we go. I need a rope. Let's go to rope. Craft a rope. There we go. And how am I doing on food? Let's go do food before I go down. Top everything off. All right. E to tie the rope, and then E to use the rope. And now we're down below. All right. It's pretty lit in here, so I have a feeling. Oh, yeah, I know this one. Now, if I do this right, the only one I'll have to fight is actually going to be across the way over there. The ones down there, quite possibly. All right. So I'll jump over here. And then there's something behind that wall. I can see sparkling over there. See the sparkles right there? Yeah. So let's. There we go. Got to watch the double jump. There we go. And there's a chest, ancient chest. Oh, healing herbs. Pot with golden horns, ancient chalice. So sold to smugglers, sold to smugglers, sold to smugglers, sold to smugglers, and 15 healing herbs to make. So potentially lots and lots of good loot there. Ooh. Yeah. I don't think there's anything down below down in there. Yeah, you can keep throwing all this stuff all you want. All right. Let's get this out. Because if I'm right, yep, I can see him over there, and that's a black zombie, which honestly, I call they like to bite you in the neck. So yeah, that's a vampire. A vampire zombie. Whoa. Had to be one of the fastest times I ever dealt with a vampire zombie. You got one little tap on me. But they will jump up in the air, and it's kind of hard. I mean, you can try to block it. It takes a perfect block to do it. I'm not good at that. Oh, Tumbaga ingot 2 and a necklace of strength. There's my new necklace. All right, so that's a necklace of strength. Oh, yeah. Tumbaga ingots, that's actually really good to have. That will actually allow me to ascend something. I am going to sit on it. I'm not going to use it to ascend anything, not for this biome. We'll see how it goes. All right. And we got a green check mark for this one. I wasn't expecting this one on this island. I don't know why. I was expecting this on a different island. Actually, is there something? Well, I got both check marks, so I don't know if there's anything down there or not. I don't remember anything being down there. I think it's just a hollow place. I'm not going to worry about it. All right, let's go. All right, so this island, effectively, except for some of the dark areas that haven't been explored, this island is effectively done. We'll go this way. Circling around as I'm heading back. I think that that's the last of the dark area. Oh, there's some flowers here. I don't know. I wasn't even paying attention. I was too busy looking at the radar. All right, I think that's it. Looks like this island, except for one little area down here, this island has been completely opened up. All right, let's go. So I think I will leave the fast travel bell here. Was that? Yeah, it was. So I'm going to leave the fast travel bell here so I can come back and farm this. Especially for in the cave. Oh, change that out because that was Pierce. I don't want Pierce, so I got rid of the Pierce. I'm now 12 strength. Nice. 2 on vitality, 5 on endurance. Almost. That we get the ship. We should go to should take us to level 3. Which, if I use food for endurance, then I will spec into strength and vitality. Am I going the right way? I am, but I'm taking the long way. Let's go this way. That's the camp. Yeah, it's already cleared. Looking for anything. What did I get? Oh, this was wood. Stuff that I left over here that I threw away. I'll take that. Just in case I need it. Up some more. Got the runes. I got the rune. Got the rune. Got the room. Can't talk. All right. So like I said, we are going to go back to here. And we are going to empty out inventory again. Because I just don't want to get caught with, like, especially like the toboggan agate that I just picked up. I don't want to get caught with that and end up dying and have to go back and fight for my death cache. Okay. I need coconuts so I can make some more of that. Can I make some more of the spicy crab? I can make 4 of those. Just did. I can make 2 of those at least. I need more coconuts. But at least I've got more food just in case I need it. All right, and then inventory is empty. I don't remember. I think I got rid of the necklace by mistake. Oh, no, there it is. You can't deconstruct it, so you're kind of stuck with it. All right. Okay. Oop. Is that a boar? It's a boar. Just want the boar head. That's all I want. No borehead. So let me see if it let me plant potatoes. Farming. Nope. Haven't. That's the next biome when I discover. Now I could deconstruct one of those and technically discover. No, actually I can't. No, I can't. I forget what I was going to say. I can't discover. What do you call it? Fertile soil until I destroy the first boss. So right now we're just going to go empty out, and we emptied out the inventory. So I'm going to come over here. And that's what I was saying is I'm going to travel down to here. And at this point, I need to call my little dinghy, which is not here. Let's sail. And I'm going to head, and I think it's that boat right there, I think is where I need to go. And then I need to come down here and discover all these islands and stuff, which is probably something I need to do. I might just, maybe I'll keep this character single player. I don't know. It's been kind of fun. I mean, there was a discussion about whether it's better to play this single player. I don't know. I think it's a lot more fun to play multiplayer. So here's the thing. You can run in a group or you can run by yourself in multiplayer. But if you need help and you're talking it up in Discord or TeamSpeak or whatever you happen to use, hey, you got, hey, I'm having trouble with this quest. Can somebody come help me? You got people to rely on. All right, here we go. See, there's nothing to clear here, but I mean, if I wanted to, I could clear the undead. But you don't need to, because you have them on both sides. There's some right there, some over there. But they're hanging at the front of the ship. All you need to do is come to the back of the ship, and you don't have to mess with them. To finish the repairs and get her afloat, we'll need hands. 7 men should do. Continue. Launch the ship with the crew aboard. Here we go. So that unlocks. We got all 7 crew members. So that unlocks this, because before we didn't have this option. Boom. And there she is. There's my ship. I got my ship back. So, and you notice it's off the beach too. Now, and new level. Nice. Okay. So here's a piece that I hope the developers, if you're watching this, we got the little dinghy here. It's a cat. I just noticed a cat on the front of the dinghy. There's no reason I bring that up is because it shows up later. But if I sail my boat to the ship, then I should be able to enter my ship and the boat should be on the deck of the ship. Because if you ever look at pictures of the sailing ships, they do have they have a little dinghy on there. That's their lifeboat. Okay. And they use it for traveling from the ship to shore. Or shore to ship. Why can't we do the same thing? Why can't we make that a thing make that a thing as well too? So in other words, right now my dinghy is going to be left there. I got to swim out. Welcome to my catch. What's up, guys? And then the other thing, look too, is I'm on the deck now. So wherever I go with this ship, the comfort level of this ship is now level 16. Another reason why I didn't want to move that bell, because once I get the ship, no matter where I go, this ship's deck is going to reflect the comfort level of my base. All right. So let's see. What do we got? We got the ship. We got the ship, which was going to bring the stream to the end. To Q accesses the hold. So now instead of running back to the base to empty my inventory, I can just hold down left shift and left click, and things that I want out of my inventory I can now put in my hold. And then once this is full, then I go back to my ship. I can also put things in here that I might need, like animal fat. I could store that in here. That way I can pull it out and go to the workbench and recharge my lamp if I need to. I can put some extra food in here. These slots are actually going to be for, like I said, the ship action panel, which actually shows up here when I take the helm, and you can see where I had the food and thing. That's actually going to be for some other components, which I will show you guys later. But you have to have the helm in order to bring up the map. And once you bring up the map, then I can sail back to any of the waypoints, and including, which I might do this, including Tortuga. So here I am now on Tortuga, and I can go in here. There's a quest. Remember the quest that I got? We're going to go in here. Let's take the next level of this quest. Good to see a new face at the end of the world. There are some interesting patterns you've got there, matey. Doc says they're not contagious. You know how it goes. A little magic, with a little luck, a whole lot of dead men, and you wake up painted from head to toe. That's funny. New kind of tattoo. I'll go with that one. Well, at least there's no ring on your finger. What happened on Tortuga? Who knows? Either the drowned got tired of being in Davy Jones's locker, or it's Blackbeard botching something up with those ancient relics. Rumor has it he rules the dead now, and he ordered them to crawl out of the sea to attack the city. A great storm hit us that night, flooding the houses on the coast. Survivors cleared out to a nearby island. The ones left here, they got nothing left to lose. What can I do for you, mate? So someone has wrecked the smuggler's caches. One of them had a letter for Henry. Down on the seafloor, down on the sea floor, every other man's either Billy or Henry. Try keeping track. But those caches are precious. Blackbeard's pirates have cut the trade routes. Only smugglers are bringing supplies to Tortuga. Without them, we won't last. I'd appreciate your help. Talk to Marita. She handles the cargo and deliveries. All right, I'll talk to her. You know a lot for a simple innkeeper. Messengers work should pay well. I'm going to do this one. You know a lot for it. I've been behind this bar for years. You wouldn't believe what you hear from sailors with full bellies. Marita's in the main smuggler camp. You'll recognize her straight away. Speaking of it, we got Underground Network just got updated. And then, are there any rumors? Seems there is a good less dodos on the archipelago all of a sudden. Strange, no? What kind of sick bastard kills those harmless things by the dozen? Me. Any rumors? They say someone really ticked off the sea devil. Tortuga's crawling with walking corpses. Any rumors? A sailor swore the mermaids lured his ship onto the rocks. I was amazed he could speak after dispatching a whole keg of rum. Any rumors? They say Edward Teach turned up some half-dead wretch in the ruins and made him his advisor. What a load of cod swallop. Everyone knows Blackbeard don't listen to no man. So, but here's the thing. When you come in, you need to come here every so often. Any rumors, you want to check it, because he will eventually give you some quests. So we're going to move on. All right, so we're done at Tortuga for now. And you can see we've got bounty agents and provisioners to give you an idea. This is the Brethren of the Coast, shipwrights. We're level 3 on this guy. Interesting. So that's on. Well, that's on my. I'm on my single player. And then when you go to the multiplayer, we're going to find we're at level 4. Reason we want to be at level 3 once we get enough. For 1,000 piastra, we can buy the plans for the brig, which is the next biggest ship, and then we have to be at level 4 and 3,000 piastra to get the plans for the frigate. So, but we need to bounce around to different locations. We can buy steel nails from this guy. Those are needed, but that's going to be the next. That'll be for honestly the next stream as we go about outfitting the ship or doing what we can to outfit the ship. So now we go to leave. We can do one of two things. The other thing too is we can go and hit the fast travel point from here, and we can fast travel to the smugglers area. We're going to keep following this quest. I'm not quite done streaming yet. Underground network. So talk to Marita at the smuggler's base, Long Bend. So the woman named Marita runs the smugglers on the archipelago. If I want to get to the bottom of this, I need to talk to her. And then we have how my sea adventure began. Build a shipwrights workshop at the camp. If you don't want my ship to sink on its very first voyage, I should build a shipwrights workshop. So we'll work our way back to our main camp to finish the tutorial section. But right now we're doing underground network.
Don't ask unnecessary questions. Unless you know,
so here's the smugglers area. And the difference between what we see on Tortuga, because the smugglers are available on Tortuga, but the difference is that not only do we get the provisioner and the bounty agent, we also get the buyer. So some of those things that we just picked up, we can sell it to the buyer. So we'll be coming back here quite a bit. Here's Marita, exclamation point overhead. Haven't seen you around before. Continue. I'm new here. Let's get acquainted. You're looking at the best captain this side of the world. Are you a big shot? Let's get acquainted. Bueno, I wouldn't bet on that. You've got problems with your ego and with geometry. Ha. I'm Marita Suarez. I run the trade on this side of the Atlantic. Some call us smugglers. I prefer resourceful merchants. Need something unique, goods from the mainland for pennies, or a place to move a cargo of questionable origin? We're your people. As you can see, spirits in the camp are worse than ever, far fouler than when Hornigold soured the mood with his sermons praising the code. But at last, you could deal with him. With Blackbeard, there's no dealing at all. Got a problem? Let's see. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Or someone is hitting the caches all over the archipelago. Long Ben's worried the locals won't survive without them, so he sent me to help. Ben's got a good eye for people. If you're coming from him, we'll get along just fine. It's not just the caches. My suppliers are dropping like flies, and one of them, Hale's gone missing with a shipment. Can you find out what happened? Any idea where to start looking? Why can't you go yourself? I'm guessing I won't get a warm welcome. Let's start with it. Hale's probably low in the cache, not far from here. Cuidado, watch yourself. Not only are we being hunted, Blackbeard's men are crawling everywhere. Underground network has been advanced. We'd like to ask a few questions. What questions? Don't expect answers. What are the smugglers up to now? What do you think about the other folk on the archipelago? Tell me about yourself. That's all for now. I'm not going to worry about any of that other stuff. Good time. Good. Time is money. Okay. And we're going to leave. So let's go into J, Underground Network. Find Hale. Maria told me she has not heard from her supplier, Hale, in a long time. I need to find out what is keeping him. His character level is, okay, recommended character level 3. That's me. Okay, but right now we're going to finish. So we opened up 2 of the factions or 2 bases. We got the Smuggler's main base and we got Tortuga opened up. And now we're going to go ahead and from here, we're going to go back to our main camp. Travel to the destination, which has a travel point on it, but we're going to sail to that destination because that travel point was placed by another player. So, and that's what I'm saying. It's like, the travel points that are placed by one player in a single player, one character, I'll put it that way, should not be seen by any other character. Each character should have 10 travel points, but they only see the travel points that they use. And if you happen to get to an island and see another travel point on that island and go up to it, it should be a thing. Not being able to be used belongs to John Doe. But all right, anyway, going back to our main base. And we're going to do 2 things. And the other thing too, like this, there's a ship, there's a little dinghy here, belongs to one of my other characters. But we're going to go ahead and I'm going to do K so I can call my boat. Oh, there's my dinghy. I don't know why I was holding defense. But then I want to face, and depending on which way you face, depends on how your ship comes in when you call your ship. Catch, there he is. And let's see, I'm going to name my ship. We're going to do that by going to, and we're going to use this quite a bit. We're going to talk about this. So this character has no other ships in reserve. The only ship we have is just this one. So I'm going to click on that, click on Manage Ship. I'm going to go to Customization and highlight. And this is a little quirky right here, but for right now, I'm going to name it after the ship that's from one of my favorite sailing movies, Master and Commander. This is going to be the Surprise, and which actually the HMS Surprise that was used in that movie was renamed because the actual boat or the ship that they were using in that movie was HMS Rose, which is currently docked down at San Diego, and they're shutting her down. They're not going to let people on there because it's costing an awful lot to take care of her. And people, being douchebags that they are not walking on, and they're not respecting what they're seeing. So, all right, change my flag to skull and crossbones, change the looks of my, customize my sails. So, all right, there we go. There's my ship. And you'll see now, instead of saying catch on the back, it now says Surprise. So, all right, so we got the ship. What's next? What's the next? Next is going to be outfitting her. So we will go ahead and take care of that. I'm going to work on, let's see, I don't think we have anything else new. Let's go here, decoration, anything new? Oh, new. We don't have the dodo head, but we can now make the dodo head and the boar's head. So hopefully we'll find one of those each. Nothing else as new has been found. That's it. Okay, so that's it for this stream. Off stream, what I plan on doing, I'll organize. Oh, Dr. Galen's got a quest. Let's find out before we go. Let's find out what he wants. How can I help? The ship is afloat and the crew is ready to sail. We can get out of here. I am afraid that is not possible. Well, of course not. What are you talking about? Okay, so 3 choices. What are you talking about? You're saying we can't get away from a place crawling with pirates and the dead? I can leave you right here if you've grown fond of this island's palm trees, Doc. I will do that. I confess I haven't been completely honest with you, Captain. Do you remember that strange artifact the pirates found on your ship? I took service on your ship for the sole purpose of delivering that artifact to the mainland at the governor's request. You should have warned me. Are you even a doctor? I want to know who you are, I want to know who I'm traveling with. And once the ship reached its destination, they'd quietly dispose of me and my crew. Here we go. We are not pirates after all. You would have been paid handsomely, and I would have returned to my practice on Tortuga. That is, if there's anything left to return to. We still must recover the artifact, whatever the cost. With all due respect, the artifact is not my concern. I'll go with that. I like that one. You were dead, Captain. A bullet through your heart. Thomas Richards killed you right there on the deck. Just a physician. No man lives through such a wound. And yet, here you are, walking, talking, breathing. I'd wager my scalpel it's connected to the artifact that Mr. Richards took. That's rubbish. Believe me, I trust reason and learning. But when I see The Walking Dead, my hand goes to the Bible, then to the rum. Rumor has it Blackbeard has a similar artifact and uses it to turn men into undead servants. I believe the marks on your body are no disease, but a transformation in effect. None can say how much time you have left. If anything can save you, it's the artifact and its mysterious powers. All right, let's say I believe you. How do we get it? I asked the rescued sailors. They say Thomas Richards, the pirate who stormed our ship, lies holed up not far from here. He set up a fortified camp in one of the caves. There's only one way in. The gate is almost always locked. You can get inside it if you take the black mark from Richard's lieutenants. They are guarding 2 large jungle camps. Okay. So we got a new quest, but it looks like we got another quest here. Is there something troubling you, Doctor? Just before we sailed, I heard Jean-Paul d'Argon, the governor of Tortuga, was killed. Then Thomas Richards stormed your ship. The attack was carefully planned. He knew the route, the timing, and even who had the artifact. That means someone betrayed the governor. By God, I want to get my hands on the bastard. Any idea who it might be? Nothing concrete, just suspicion. Governor d'Argon surrounded himself with men he trusted without reservation. I cannot believe one of them would stab him in the back. How did the governor die? Jean-Paul was attacked as he returned from meeting a business associate. Just like with the artifact, the pirates knew exactly where he would be and at what time. Could they have planted a spy close to him? Only a few trusted friends knew about my mission. None of them would have made a deal with Blackbeard. We were bound by our belief in an independent Tortuga, a small corner of freedom amid the world's tyranny. I don't want to accuse anyone without proof. I need a lead, something that points to the traitor, or at least shows how he passed information to the pirates. Maybe there's something at Richard's camp. The bitter pill. Okay, that's all for now. All right, so we got 2 new quests. Let's take a look at what we got. J, revenge is a best served cold. That's a level 4. We're level 3. Okay. Find all 4 black marks. Thomas Richard is paranoid. He holed up in a cave. He won't even poke his nose outside. I'll have to get my hands on some special black marks to get inside. The bitter pill. Infiltrate Richard's camp. Thomas Richards knew. So basically, bitter pill and revenge is served cold. I'm seeing those 2 have to be worked together. Underground network. That one we got. And how's my sea venture? Build the shipwrights. Oh, we got to do that. Let's do that. And then we'll call the stream. And you remember from one of the previous, all we need to do, well, all we're going to do is actually deconstruct that, because that's the shipwrights. We're going to go down. Here's the shipwrights. Okay, we're going to turn that a little bit, and there it is. How my sea venture began. Okay, and let's see what else. I got to craft a 12-pound cannons for your ship. We're going to do that next stream. So anyway, this is Kurt H. on The Lazy Farmer. Thanks for hanging out with me here. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Windrose. We will be back again possibly tomorrow or the day after with episode 4. We will outfit the ship. We're going to, man, I mean, we're not just building the cannons, but there's other things that we need to do to get our ship ready for combat. So we will go from there. And anyway, I will tell you more about it. Things for me to do on when I'm off stream is I will probably do some farming of the islands that I have already discovered. One, to build up the resources of copper that we need, and maybe start like farming to get some more wood, fiber, things that will be used quite a bit of. And maybe also when you come back, I'm thinking we're going to see this being redone. So, oh, that's why it didn't. I already had one in here. Anyway, catch you guys later. Have a good one. Have a great rest of your weekend, and hope you have a great Monday. Bye-bye. Whoops. Yeah, this is the part that happens after, like, typically at the end of the movies. I forgot to do one thing as I was going away, and if you've already tabbed out and realized that there's more to this, I apologize, but there's one last thing that I need to do. I need to go into my character menu by hitting tab, go to progression. I have 4 points, 2 points into strength, 2 points into vitality. Confirm that. And then talents. This is going to be an interesting one. I have deep cuts / damage. Nope. Dash and jump actions consume 15% less stamina. That's a possibility. Critical hit chance, increased critical hit chance with one-handed. No. Bone Crusher, increased crude damage. I am doing crude damage. Retribution. Your attacks are 40% more effective in converting temporal health into health. I'm not sure what that is. Let's continue around. Planning ahead. Improve passive gun reload speed by 5%. Deep impact increases pierce damage. Hitting a critical spot deals 5% bonus damage. Stitches and rum, you gain 10% increased effect from healing. Possibility. Temporal health gain when taking damage by 25%. And Marathon Runner grants 20 additional stamina. I'm looking at least Bone Crusher. I got 2 points to spend. Increases crude damage by 3%. And I can actually put 2 points into that. So crude damage is now 6% increase. Oh, you know what? I didn't even notice this. We got swords here. Here's spears and pikes. Yeah, okay. Pistols, whatever this stuff is. All right, we're going to go ahead and let's see, confirm that. All right. So I just raised my crude damage by another 6%. That's the route I'm going to go. All right. Now I'm finally out. That's a little teaser, just like they do in the movies. Always stay for the credits, guys. Always stay for the credits. All right. I will catch you guys later. Have a great rest of your Sunday.